Hey guys, and welcome to day 39 of our Verse of the Day series. Today's verse of the day will be 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 61. It says, "Let your heart, therefore, be wholly true to the Lord our God, walking in his statutes and keeping his commandments at this day." And what I feel like I get from this verse is it is just telling us to stand by the values that God teaches us, stand by the things that are taught to us through our word, always walking in his statutes, keeping his commandments. This is just saying it's not necessarily to focus on the fact of keeping the commandments. It's more to focus on our relationship with him and focusing on allowing him to control our lives, him to run our lives. We try and take a lot of things into our own hands, me included. We try and take a lot of things into our own hands and try and run our lives the way we want to. But we got to remember a lot of the time, we got to focus more on giving it to God than we do putting it in our own hands. There's some things that we just don't have control over, that if we trust with God, he's always going to give us the outcome we need, whether it's the one we want or not. And that is like the biggest thing that the commandments teach us. But the commandments teach us a sacrifice of doing what we ourselves may want in order to better fulfill the will of God, fulfill what his plans are for us. So as we go forward in life, we just got to keep working on focusing more on what does God want over what do I want. Because what we want and what God wants may not always align. But remembering that God, the one that created us, the one that gave us our life, has control over our life, and we give him that control, it allows things to move much more smoothly, but allows everything to move according to his plan. We follow his plan, and in the end of the day, we all prosper in his plan. So just continue to work on that. Continue to work on trusting God. Even when it's an uncomfortable situation, you may not necessarily want to give up control. Work on continuing to do that. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes patience, a lot of things. So just whatever you're going through, work with God one day at a time. Work with him with your patience. Hope you guys have a great day today, and I shall see y'all in the next one. Peace.